Hey guys, how are you? Today we are doing a lot of fun stuff regarding our website and Chime. I have not tried to do a class. Usually it's via Zoom. But as far as recording, being able to put this on our YouTube and on the Hub site, I decided to try it via StreamYard since that's how we do our Monday classes. So I am going to try it out this way. It's also how I do a lot of my recordings because it's super easy to do. But I am, and I have to look at my other screen because that's where I'm going to be sharing in just a minute. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just dive right into here. If you're tuning in, make sure to comment, say hello. Hopefully I'll be able to see who it is if you've given permissions to StreamYard, but we'll play from there. But we're going to go ahead and share the screen just so I can show you. I get a lot of questions on what these partial seller leads are. So I want to be able to show you what exactly those are. So on our main website, the We Move Brevard Elite, we have a lot of different places for somebody to ask or fill in their address to get that instant home valuation. We have it on our homepage, which is down below. We also have it on every one of our interior pages. So if somebody were to search by city, we have it there as well. What happens is somebody goes to fill in. This one will actually give all of that information. But if somebody comes to a page like this, it's going to just prompt them for their actual email address or their physical location, their home address. And it could be anywhere. So what happens when this happens, it'll kind of walk them through the steps. And one of the final steps is gathering their name, their phone number, their email address. Not everyone follows through to the very end. They just want that home value, which we've certainly found that to be true. So when that happens, we'll get an email that says, you have a partial lead. And what this means is they didn't fill out all the information. If they do, that'll automatically trigger and it'll be round robined just throughout all the agents in the system. If it's a partial lead, it'll come to me as the admin. What we do is I go into Flex and I look up that address to see, is it currently listed? If it's listed with one of our agents, was it previously, maybe it's not listed right now, but maybe one of our agents, helped with the sale previously. If it is currently listed with one of our agents, I'm just going to assign that right over to you. If one of our agents handled the sale, the last sale that it had, whether they were the buyer's agents or seller's agents, I'm also going to assign that over to them. If it's not listed with anybody currently and it has a full address, we are going to go in to our on our lead list that you can sign up for. One of the options is a partial seller lead. So I just go straight on to there, whoever's next, and we assign it. You'll see here, it just goes right through round robin on there. If there's not a full address or it's not local, like we have some that's, it just has a city or it has a partial address or it's not even in the state of Florida. We don't do anything with those. We just keep them under the admin's account. Otherwise, we do that. What we're doing right now is we decided to go ahead and send partial lead, anybody that comes in that's a partial lead that we assign to one of our agents, we made postcards. So what we're doing is we are sending them a postcard and it has an area that looks like a little sticky note. We're going to write the agent's name and phone number, handwrite. Peggy does that for us, whoever the agent that it was assigned to. And it's really just kind of like a trigger because we don't always know who it is, or we know, there's not really a way you can go in the dashboard to, you can subscribe or try to get more information on that. We don't always get that, but we figured at least sending a postcard on your behalf to try to trigger them to give you a call. So if you do see in the notes, because whoever that lead is assigned to is going to see in the notes that we sent a seller postcard. And that's just basically that. It is a generic postcard and we handwrite the agent's name and phone number, hoping that you're going to actually get, a call or something like that. But it's a very generic seller's postcard, just thanking them for, inquiring on our website, blah, blah, blah. So that is just something that we're doing on behalf of you. We started this a couple months ago. So hopefully, if you do get those and you get a call, you know what that's about. If you're not on that partial seller lead list, you can go to our hub. I'll show you that at the end, where you can actually fill that form out. Actually, let me go ahead and fill on our hub. Let's see. Let me go ahead and go back over here. So on our hub, agent lead list sign up. So no matter if you've done this before or you haven't done this, go ahead and go in there. We will get the email. We will modify. We do have a variety of different lists that you can, go to. By default, everyone, that's in the Chime site is going to be on that rotation for the generic leads that come in. If it's your listing lead, that automatically goes to you. It doesn't get logged anywhere. But we do have different variety of lead sources. So there's multiple round robin lead lists that you can be in. So if you're getting a lead from our website for the partial seller lead, that does not in any way affect a regular round robin or, something that comes into the office or anything like that. The rectangle, yes. You click right here, and that's going to take you to the form to go ahead and put in your name, all of that information, and you just sign up. So it basically tells you all the different lead lists that we have. That way, we'll update our records and what we have. So if you weren't sure what a partial seller lead is, or maybe you don't want it and you had signed up for it, just know the partial seller leads will not. I can see the notes that agents add and they may add like, well, there's no information. What do you want me to do with this? But that's what a partial seller lead is they filled in their address, but did not fill in all of their information for you to reach out to. Of course, you have the address. We feel at least sending a postcard, unless you're a door knocker or something like that, that's just a little weird for me. I don't go knocking on doors, but we want you to know what a partial seller lead is. And if you want to be on that, go ahead and fill out that lead list, and we'll update our records, and then you'll be on that round robin for that specific list. And as you can see on this list, we have a lot of different round robin list spreadsheets, and they're all different. So it's round robin based on whoever signed up for that particular list. So one does not negate the other. Just because you got one doesn't mean you're not going to get the other. There's all separate round robin list of all the agents for each of those. Let's see. The next thing that we're going to do is talk about our rapid response team. And this is where we've had our rapid response team for years and years and years through a variety of different systems. When we moved over to the Chime system, we were able to have basically one website for multiple services that we offer. So the rapid response team, basically an agent will put in $100 towards pay-per-click campaign. We manage that. I do reports every month on that. So any agent that wants to see that. We also used to do monthly masterminds. I want the feedback of all of the different sources. I don't run one pay-per-click. I probably run at least 4 or 5. They're all coded with different hashtags or labels, so we could get your feedback on which ones work. Yes, it's $100 a month. And then what happens is Embrace Home Loans matches our ad spend. So you're actually getting $200 a month worth of pay-per-click leads for $100. Right now, it's really a variety for Melbourne, Palm Bay, Brevard County. If we ever get enough agents, we could, narrow that down to city. The Chime system allows us to do that. Right now, we have, I think, 7 agents on there. I know everyone kind of got crazy. It got a little different with COVID and stuff. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and do this, introduce this again, let the agents know it is on there. So if you are interested in this, in the pay-per-click campaign, please let me know. It is month to month. That is, let me see if I can make this a little bigger. Probably not. The biggest thing is, how do I sign up? One, you just email me. I'm going to let Lisi know you're joining the team. It is month to month, but we don't prorate, meaning if you email me on the 15th of this month, maybe you email me today, you will start November 1st. Same thing if you say, okay, it's not for me, I just don't have time to work these leads, then we'll go ahead and cancel it. But there's no proration. That would be a nightmare for Lisi. We don't want that. She has enough to do. So it is month to month. You can cancel or join at any time. If you're going on vacation during the summer, we do have, agents, hey, take me off. I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks this month. And I just let Lisi know. This just goes right on that monthly investment statement. So it's not an extra separate bill or anything. Everything's right there together. A lot of agents will ask, well, how many leads will I get? I can say it varies month to month. I know I have seen a decline with the interest rates rising. It's been a little different than what it's been for the last, 8 to 10 years. But they're averaging around 13, 15 leads a month, sometimes up to 20, sometimes down to 10. It is different. I know it's month to month, but we do, we're completely transparent on this. So I have Google Drive. Any agents are more than welcome. When we do the monthly masterminds, I share that information because I do want your feedback. Google has, yes, that amount is per person. Yes, 100%. Yes, you're not spending $100 to get, 13 leads divided by like 2 leads a month. So it's about 13 to 15. And that may not seem like a lot at first, but when you see that accumulates very fast. The good thing about Chime is it does have that artificial intelligence that's going in there and trying to work these leads for you on your behalf. They're on different drips, depending on what they've signed up for. The biggest thing I would say is this isn't a magic pill. If you don't have business this month, you need closings. This is not a magic pill. This is a long-term game. I mean, I'll just be completely honest. Any online lead, it is completely different than it was 10 years ago. It is, whenever we were, before it was like a 25% referral whenever something closed, and we used to keep track of, the closings and stuff like that. We don't now. So there's not a referral fee on any of these that close. Your skin in the game is that $100 a month. If you don't feel like touching any of them, that's on you. You're putting in your money for these leads. We don't monitor them in any way, shape, or form. There's not a profit center in this for the office. We know a lot of agents don't know how to do pay-per-click campaign. Google has been making a ton of changes lately, so it's been even frustrating for me. We've been running these ads that worked great for so many years, and now Google's made all these changes and changed their platform. So it's definitely been something that even I'm having to take classes on and learn just to keep up with all the changes. So we understand that. So this is basically an agent shared program. So everyone puts in 100. That's what the budget is for the month. And then I run separate ads for Embrace. I bill them separately. So we're all in compliance. They won't touch your leads unless they fill out a form that's looking to be pre-qualified, but they get a copy of these leads. But it is super nice that they match this ad spend. So you're getting double the amount of leads for the amount that you're putting in. Let's see. Yeah, no. And it doesn't seem like, to me, I guess because the number's lower than it has been in the past. I kept thinking, am I doing something wrong? But as I'm in all these other Facebook groups, we definitely saw a dip once that interest rate went up. So once we kind of get normalized, I feel it'll go right back to where it was. And right. So for $100, once you're into 3 months, you have, almost 40 leads that you're constantly trying to work, and it adds up fast. I would recommend having a system in place where you're comfortable with the Chime dashboard, where you're actually looking at your dashboard to see the activity that's going on. I wouldn't tell anyone to spend any money towards a pay-per-click campaign unless they're comfortable with that Chime dashboard. And of course, we can do one-on-one. I have, let me share this screen again. When you come over to the Agent Hub, we have a Chime tile. So if you click on this, we have a lot of different tips and tricks. This video will also be on there once I get done. It is being recorded. I have a lot of good, informative information regarding Chime. So I would say if you're not comfortable with the Chime dashboard, look at some of these, schedule a one-on-one with me. Let's get you comfortable before you go and say, yes, I want money. I want to go ahead and put money in to get some leads. We really want you to understand the dashboard so that when these leads do come in, you're comfortable how to go in that dashboard and understand what's going on with these leads. What properties are they looking at? What emails are getting sent? What texts may be getting sent? How to turn that off or on? We really want you to be comfortable with that system. We have some amazing agents who have been on this system for a very long time. They're very knowledgeable on best practices and what they're doing. And that's really why we did the monthly mastermind and all of that stuff. So if there's no more questions, that was basically what I wanted to kind of cover today. And of course, reach out to me. You can schedule a Zoom, you can email, text, you know how to find me, and ask me any questions that you may have regarding the Chime system, our rapid response team, or the partial seller leads, or the lead list in general. We're here to answer any of your questions. But I'm going to go ahead and I'll stop this. And then we'll go ahead and upload this into there and I'll add it to the newsletter so you can watch the recap. But if there's no other questions, then we'll go ahead and end this. And then I will chat with you guys soon. Know that I'm always available for you. And I hope you're enjoying Chime. And if you have any questions on it, you know how to find me. Chat with you guys later. Bye, everyone.